Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Carlos Michael Hagene and welcome to my show, Cooking with Carlos. And we have a special guest, well not guest, really chef, because you were on a guest on the last episode.
Had so much fun.
And this is?
I'm Countess Danielle. Hey.
Yep, great. So what are we cooking today?
We are making fried rice, shrimp and pineapple fried rice. Just a little healthier version of it.
Okay. Well, in the last episode, it was all about like vegan/organic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I take it you learned a couple things from Dawn and the chef, right?
I did. Dawn was amazing.
Yeah, cool. Right on. So in today's episode, it's a tribute to the month of February 2020, Black History Month, and today is African American filmmakers, and we have a couple guests coming in. We'll introduce them later. Okay, well, you want to start what we're doing here?
Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut up some green peppers.
You know, when you gave me the list last night, so I went to, let's see, Aldi's and Schnucks. Some of the stuff, Aldi's had some, and then the rest had to go to Schnucks. And this is 9 o'clock at night, by the way, guys. And I didn't know what I was shopping for. Wow, I saw like a little sprinkle of
Juices popping everywhere.
Yeah, right. So I'm looking at your list, and I noticed this I never even heard of. See this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this thing, it's great, right?
Toasted sesame oil.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and $10, guys. Yeah, right. So, yeah, and you know, I have so much going on, you know, prepping for this episode and a couple movies and whatnot, and I'm in the grocery store and it's 9 o'clock and no one is there, and I had to call Julie. She's a professional chef, private chef, and I was like, hey, she was helping me get these things, and if you had like a camera, like a wide shot of me shopping in the produce, I was freaking out because I thought someone stole my cart, and it turned out that I had nothing in the cart to begin with, because just came from Aldi's and it was full of stuff. So
Okay.
I was like, yeah. And then on your list it was like onion, which actually this is right there, green onions. And I was like, what is that? Is that something you like get out of the backyard or something? And she's like, what? No. You know, so yeah, it was an interesting shopping last night. Okay, so what are we prepping here?
So I have the green peppers here that I'm chopping. That's gonna go in the rice, and then off to the side here, the broccoli, the green beans, and the carrots are gonna go together in a teriyaki veggie kind of thing. I am gonna add zucchini.
So this is like all looks healthy.
Yes.
It's all colorful and green.
Yes, that's my thing. Enjoy the things that we love to eat, but in a healthier way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, it costs so much to buy. Well, this costs more than just buying junk food, you know. Yeah, but in the long run, it helps you aspect. So I take it you're the chef in the family.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you enjoy? At least it looks like you're enjoying it. Right?
I do. I really do. Cooking, it's like a really calming, peaceful thing for me. I have my wine, my music, and it's just a vibe.
Oh,
you know?
okay. Right on. Okay. So, like, what inspired you to go this route, or?
My passion for healthy eating kind of came from a devastating situation in my life.
Okay.
Losing my mother to colon cancer and
Okay.
lung cancer. It pretty much just spread everywhere, but
Yeah.
it started in the colon. Of course, the colon has a lot to do with our digestive system.
Yeah.
And just seeing how she ate and not wanting to eat healthy. I remember I made fajitas one night, and that was her favorite thing for me to cook for her. And I took it over, but I changed some of the ingredients. So we did whole wheat tortillas, and we substituted the sour cream for Greek yogurt. And she saw the whole wheat tortillas, and she said, I am not eating this wood. Get it out of my house.
What?
Wood. She called the whole wheat. She
All right.
did. She called it wood. So that was really funny. But I'm like, no, Mom, you're going to try it. And she eventually liked it. You know,
I always learn, like, growing up, just try it. And if, you know, you don't like it, you don't have to eat it, you know. So, the onions, I can kind of like it's getting into my eyes.
Yeah,
I
that's
kind of feel it. Yeah, yeah.
Going back to the toasted sesame oil though, you
This right
referenced that a little bit.
Yeah.
It is the heart of any Asian dish. And when you smell it, you'll
Really?
know.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes. And if you want to kind of talk about it in a healthy aspect, a lot of oils lose the healing properties. Sesame oil does not. So it's one of the oils that can be heated that won't lose the healing. Olive oil, actually, you kind of kill some of the healing properties in it when you heat it to a certain degree. So it is supposed to be an oil that you eat raw.
Okay. Okay. You know, I also noticed on the list is this right here. Liquid, what is it?
My favorite, liquid aminos.
Aminos, and I'm like, where do I find that? So, okay, she cut up some carrots. Alrighty. And then explain this.
So liquid aminos is a soy sauce alternative. It is a gluten-free product because it doesn't have wheat. If you look on the back of a traditional soy sauce, it has wheat, it has salt, it may have sugar added, and a whole bunch of other preservatives.
Yeah.
This does not. It's just regular old soy.
Yeah. Oh, true soy. Then.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the
Compared
soy
to these other soy.
Yeah. So like if you look at the back of this has hydrolyzed soybean, corn protein, and corn syrup. We all know corn syrup is probably one of the, and caramel color. Why does it need the color? It just has, and then this one, both of these being soy sauces, this one has sodium benzoate in it. It's like a preservative. This just has, let's see.
So just buy this more often then?
I like it. And it's way lower in sodium.
Okay, so is that like almost like a replacement if you can afford it? I'm sure it's affordable. I think, if I remember correctly. That's basically a replacement of those two. Okay, I will think of that because like in my family, soy sauce is big.
Yeah.
It's really big.
Tell me if you taste the difference.
I will. I will. So I take it you're the main chef in your family then?
I try to be. Yeah, my family loves to come over for Thanksgiving. However, I didn't get any visitors for Thanksgiving this year because I did a meatless Thanksgiving. And everybody was like, we want turkey, we want ham.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, I'm not about that life this year.
Oh, wow.
So, but it was really good.
Yeah. Now, I know in the last episode, which will be released soon, is you're a fitness trainer, right?
I am.
Yeah. So, like, balancing, now I believe you have a 5-year-old, right? So, balancing life and then balancing your fitness training, like, it's difficult, right?
It is. Yeah, it gets pretty difficult. Just finding time for everything.
See, this time, the life that we live in, balancing life, I'm always having this. So, this is casual. If you haven't noticed, I drink wine. So,
I love wine. Love it, love it. So what type of wine is that?
Merlot. Yeah, Merlot.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I've been drinking this quite a bit.
Nice.
It goes with good dishes too. So, all right. So now we got the zucchini.
Now we've got zucchini. Yeah, looks good. I am gonna make it a little smaller because I don't want huge zucchini bits in it.
Yeah.
It's a crooked cut.
No, you don't have to be totally perfect in this.
There we go.
So.
That's a little bit better. Okay. And then I'm gonna also take a little bit of salt. Asian dishes typically don't have salt, so I'm not using it for flavor, but I am using it to drain some of the water out of the zucchini because zucchinis are like 97% water. So we're gonna put this.
You really know your vegetables.
I do. I love my veggies.
Behind of it. Now you say this is going fried rice, right?
It is.
Rice.
So it's not gonna be your traditional fried rice that you can pick up on Grand.
Yeah. So then, like, going to like explaining to the tribute of Black History Month, like explain the rice aspect of this.
I'm sorry.
The rice for African American.
Oh, so yeah, I mean, St. Louis is known for their fried rice. I mean,
I love fried rice. I will cook it like almost every day.
I remember being in New York and I was looking for fried rice and the rice was yellow and it was just totally different. And I'm like, this is not fried rice. It's not St.
Yellow?
Louis rice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I guess, you know, the African American culture, we love flavorful food.
Yeah.
We use our seasoning salts, and it's just this is the way that I want to change the generational curses and incorporate incorporate more vegetables and incorporate just more life into our food. Like you said, it's colorful. I think that our meals should be filled with color and
It's a
life.
lot of prep though.
It is. It is a lot of prep. But there's absolutely, I can touch this and then touch you and then touch this and this, and I won't cross-contaminate anything.
Oh, okay.
We had meat out here, which we are going to put shrimp, you know, in the rice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to go back and forth.
Yeah. I'm digging your apron.
My sissy gave it to me.
Okay, let's check this out. Let's back up. Let's see what we
Okay.
got. Yeah, look at that.
Black History Month, right?
Yeah,
that's why I
that's
got the
cool.
little afro poof in the back.
Yeah.
You know, trying to
Well, props to
represent.
your sister.
Thank
getting
you,
that.
sis.
Yeah. Okay, so we're about done here.
Yeah, so I just have to get this pineapple rolling.
Rolling. Okay. Here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Send it over there. These green onions are trying to get away from me.
There you go. So when do we get to add all this stuff over here?
That's gonna be for the sauce. So
The
that
sauce,
is gonna
okay.
come.
I like the when you added the honey. Is it okay if I put organic honey?
Yes,
Okay.
you know I'm all for the
Okay.
organic.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I'll
Nice.
just
Nice.
get sauce that.
Okay.
All right. So when you cut the pineapple, you want to make sure you cut both ends off and then kind of shave the skin. And then when you shave the skin of it, you are going to see eyes. Those are called little eyes. So we have to get rid of
Okay.
those.
Now you say you're a fitness trainer. Are you one of those people that have to get up like 5 o'clock in the morning?
I tried it.
You tried it?
It didn't work.
Man, I was talking to my friend out in California, and she's like, "All right, I gotta talk to you later. I gotta get up at 5." I'm like, "What are you getting up at 5 for?" She's training, she's exercising for this summer, so she get in the bikini body.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I tried. Like, I had about a year ago, I was exercising with my best friend, and he would get up at 3. And I'm like, this is no way. I did it for 2 months. I'm like, no, I'm done. Yeah, but they say that you should exercise after 5, not before 5. So now you're a fitness trainer. Do you get up early, or do you what?
So I did have a 5:30 a.m. boot camp, and my commute to my gym, which I'm the official trainer for Haven on the Lakes apartment, so I train all the residents
Wow.
as well as my own clients. So it's about a 30-minute drive from where I am.
Oh, okay.
It was just, I like to have, I'm high energy, and that just had to push it back. So the earliest I start is 6:30.
Okay.
That
okay. Get your day going.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think I learned that with parents that have kids, like they get up early so they have their own me time before chaos hits in the morning. Like, okay, let's get the kid up and get the husband going and everything else. So yeah. So this is the first time we're going live. We have 2 cameras over here from my phone and her phone over here. So jump on Cooking with Carlos and then jump on her page as well to see this live version. This is the first time. It's actually pretty cool. So for the YouTube subscribers, subscribe to my channel, Cooking with Carlos. Give me a thumbs up, and also you can also have a notification of a bell. So, but yeah, guys, go on my Facebook, Cooking with Carlos. I'll leave the link. But right now we're cooking this amazing. I think so far we've had pretty good food on this show.
Yes, my show, episode 4, where I was a guest, we had enchiladas and quinoa, and it was so good.
Oh yeah.
That I actually had enchiladas, and they were veggie last night.
Yeah. And
Thinking about the show.
Yeah. This is good. So do you need a big bowl to combine all this stuff, or?
No, actually, a lot of these things are gonna go in separate.
Oh, okay.
So we could probably separate the green onions from those zucchinis, but other than that, just need to get them out of the way.
So what's the next big step you need to do?
The next big step, and I can actually head over to the stove, is to go ahead and heat the sesame oil so that the pan is nice and hot when we drop the veggies in.
Okay. Let's take a short break on that, and we'll go head to the stove.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thank you guys
everybody.
for chiming in. I'm gonna do another live feed this time on my personal page because this one is on the fan page.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Get some pineapple.
Yeah. Right. So. Okay.
Bye. So here I have an egg cooking sunny side up. The reason being is when you bust the egg, the yolk kind of glazes the rice.
Okay.
And it just gives it a really
Can I
good
take it and
flavor.
see this? Can I show it to the audience?
Sure.
I won't. You say don't break the yolk.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't break the yolk.
Look at that. I don't know if you can get that shot up there. That's really cool. Okay.
There's one that's actually completed.
Oh,
behind
okay.
you.
Yeah. Perfect. There's
See
one
it
right
kind
here. There we go.
of jiggly a little bit.
Yeah. And this is gonna go on top of.
It's gonna go right on top of the rice.
The rice. Okay. And you say, you know what? Here, I'm gonna give you guys.
Ooh, I get one.
Yeah. Right. I don't know how much you want.
Oh, just a little.
Oh.
That's
well, there you go
perfect.
then.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks
To
for
a good meal.
a good meal, a good healthy meal, right? Okay, so
that's
and then
perfect.
this is the rice.
Yes.
Look at this amazing. Look at that, very colorful. Look at that. That is awesome, right? Yeah, I can't wait to dig into this. This is really good. And then you said the egg is gonna go on top. Right?
On each individual plate.
Right.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay. And then you got the vegetables.
I do. I'll pass that to you.
Yeah, like-
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And look how, now, growing up, I know my parents encourage us to eat healthy. My sister hated it, but I kind of got used to it, and I like the green beans in this one. Yeah, my dad actually cooked green beans, fried green beans with bacon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Flavor City.
Yeah, flavor. There we go. Okay. So
This was the mixture that's actually in the veggies. It is my blend of teriyaki sauce. So
Oh, okay.
there's brown sugar, honey, the aminos.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Yep, rice vinegar, shallots, ginger, garlic, and green onions.
Nice.
So the whole garden is in.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Okay, going back to the Black History Month, what would, as far as the entertainment, what inspires you, or who do you look up to?
Oh my gosh, Taraji is amazing. I followed her career. I used to act out Baby Boy myself.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm afraid that I have not seen that movie yet, unfortunately.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
Oh, we gotta watch it? Okay.
It has Tyrese in it as her.
Tyrese Gibson?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
as
I'm
the
a fan
father
of, yeah,
her,
yeah,
her
I'm a
son,
fan, yeah.
their son. It was just that was probably one of the movies that'll hit the African American list.
Okay.
With the Wood and the Best Man and all those movies that we kind of grew up on. Poetic Justice, taking it back a little bit. Really great films.
Okay.
Juice with Pac.
I do have that. I do have Juice, and I did watch that.
Yes,
Yeah.
all amazing films.
Yeah, no, that Tupac, man, he was an artist in many ways. All right, guys, I want to thank my chef today, okay, Count Daniels. Is it-
Countess, or you can call me Count, Danielle.
Danielle?
Yep.
Okay, for coming in and sharing her journey, experience, and cooking this amazing food. This is the shrimp fried rice, and then with vegetables, right?
Teriyaki veggies.
Yeah. So this is, look at this. I can't wait to dig in this. But thank you for coming in, man. This is great. And for guys, tune in to, or not tune in, go to the Cooking with Carlos. We did a live feed on that fan page. Also subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, and then do a notification, that bell. But next time, thank you for everything. So this is great. All right, bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Hi guys, to the live audience over there, and also my YouTube subscribers. Thank you very much. This is Steve Maurice. He's been in the film industry what?
6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
Was the first project Stopping Before We Go, or was that one of your first projects?
Stopping before we go was project I was on actually about 9 years ago.
I was just saying.
As an actor,
Yeah.
as an actor about
It was back
9
in
years.
2011. That's when we did it.
Yes, 2011.
Yeah.
So.
And we have an upcoming filmmaker, Jonathan Scott, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So that I was telling the chef earlier, and we had some wonderful food. It was amazing.
Yes.
How we met and how you just came to an audition and like you killed it, dude. You really did. He-Man and I were like, dude, we gotta hire him because it was meant for a Caucasian, but we liked your audition. I was like, wow, we did it. And then like it was so cold that day.
Oh yeah.
We filmed in downtown St. Louis.
Yeah.
All the bus stops, and I don't know how He-Man pulled it off because we were able to do the bus stops. But yeah, it was good. And then you had who was your co-star? Carson. Yeah. So that was a good time. So what have you been doing since then?
Since 2011, I did more stage acting, more short films.
Yeah.
And then 2014, I started my own film company.
Okay.
Top Dogs.
Top Dogs. Yeah, I was like, when you came up with that, I was like, yeah, there you go, buddy. You did was it a Bounce or something? Wasn't
Bounce Back was
Bounce
my
Back?
first
Yeah.
project.
Okay,
and, I actually did several projects after that. 5 more projects after Bounce Back.
Okay.
But the funny thing is, people are actually going back to Bounce Back because they want to redistribute it around via the streaming audience and via the internet, and also in the prison system. So.
Oh, okay.
Prison system.
So that's good. It's picking up. It's got a life of its own now, right?
Yes.
It's getting back. Oh,
Yes.
okay, that's good. And I liked it because like. We have it was a story about like this guy just went from top to bottom and then back to top.
Yeah.
You know, so that was good.
Yeah.
So and then for you, how long you been doing this for a while? You gotta be
about like a little over 2 years.
2 years, okay.
Yeah.
And how do you like your experience being part of this crazy industry?
I have to say it has its ups and downs in my opinion, but it's like the most amazing thing in the world for the most part for just how I am as a person.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great for the most part.
And you're learning a lot on being on the set.
Oh yeah, like a whole lot.
And it's long hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, it's kind of like the only job I've ever really worked in my life for real. So like at this point, the long hours, I'm just used to it.
Yeah.
Like something that has like short hours, it's like jarring.
Yeah. Are you a film student or are you going to school? Or are you going
Like self-teaching film student.
Yeah.
Like I go around like get hands-on experience around student sets.
I think that's the
and, like,
most
working gigs.
experience you can
Yeah.
being hands-on.
Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect to schooling, film school, but actually being out there and getting your hands. I mean, you learn so much from other people too, and it's also networking as well.
Yeah.
So, and have you done any? I think you became a family guy, right?
Yes, I got married. It's going on 2.5 years now.
Yeah.
And we have a son,
Yeah.
Steven Maurice the second.
Oh, okay.
So now I have to change my name to Steven Maurice the Great.
The Great. Oh, nice.
And he's
nice.
the second. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice. Nice. Did you say 2?
Two.
Yeah. Oh,
2
is
years
that
old.
the terrible 2s?
Oh yeah. He has a strong will, strong personality, but he's a loving, passionate too. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Are you gonna maybe get him in the industry?
Oh,
or something?
he's already there.
Oh, really?
He's already there, entertaining and singing and dancing. So it's all a matter of time.
When you're gonna get
Get
him
him
into some kind of
acclimated.
okay.
Yeah.
That's rock on.
Yeah.
So as you know, this is the episode of African American Filmmaker. So any inspiring people from your direction, from your generation that you look up to?
So many. As far as actor, the funny thing, Will Smith and Denzel Washington growing up, they kind of inspired me as an actor. Then filmmakers, I didn't know too much about African American filmmakers as a child.
Yeah.
And it became like a passion of mine, but I didn't speak on it because I didn't think it was possible.
Yeah.
So then after a while, I discovered and found out about John Singleton, Spike Lee,
yeah.
Malcolm Lee,
Yeah.
F. Gary Gray,
They're all great.
Ryan Coogler. The list goes on and on. Ava DuVernay, or Gina Blythewood. It's just so many out there that I have no idea.
Yeah.
Barry Jenkins and besides Mr. Oscar M, that was not taught about African American filmmakers growing up. I thought it was a lost art, as far as African American. But you get to learn about Gordon Parks and all these other great people. Yeah, it's like I can do this too. So
is that what inspired you to spin off to do your own films? Is because of them?
You know what? Actually, it did. It gave me a hope, and then being around as an actor, I didn't have the confidence. So then, being as an actor, you see firsthand what the director is doing. You're like, I can do this too. So I propelled myself to say, okay.
I think we live in a society now, now that women filmmakers are starting to come up, and it's like more acceptance now as far as African American filmmakers. You know, so I think we have now the sources have widened and more acceptance for the African Americans and women filmmakers. I think that's amazing.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So, and how about you?
I'd say probably like the two biggest influences that I have right now is Jordan Peele and Zendaya, because Jordan Peele, like, first, kind of like in the same vein, I kind of didn't really like see all the like black directors and like African American filmmakers out there, and just seeing like Jordan Peele go from Key and Peele, from a comedy show, all the way to like Get Out and everything else he's been producing, kind of feels like, especially Twilight Zone, it feels like he's breaking out of the mold that he like began in, like he's really expanding out and showing that he has way more depth, way more, just ability to tell lots of fantastic stories. And I remember hearing a story of Zendaya a few years ago. She did something where right after like she kind of came out her Disney Channel phase, she started just going around and auditioning for roles that weren't even casted for, specific for African American women.
That's actually cool.
Yeah, so like she ended up getting the MJ character in Spider-Man Homecoming because she just auditioned for it. I don't think it was originally supposed to be an ethnic character. And from there, she's gone on to being in bigger things like The Greatest Showman and Euphoria, and something like that just really resonated with me in a way, showing that there's just a lot you can do, especially if you just apply yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. That's good. So, like, do you have any current projects you guys are working on now?
Yes. Actually, the saying is your biggest project is your next project.
Yes, it is.
So
yes, it is.
I'm constantly writing, and getting ideas to do future projects. I have a big feature film coming up that I'm in the works with now, but at the same time I'm getting the old stuff, like bounce back, getting that redistributed out to a bigger audience, just to basically brand my name even more. Then I have a screening of 2 shorts that I haven't even showed yet.
Oh wow!
Screening coming up.
What's one of those?
One is called Red Sox, and the other is called Jack and Jill.
Oh, really? Yeah. Nice. Well, can you tell a little bit about it? Or?
Yeah, Red Sox is a family movie. It kind of hits home with family abuse. Oh. So it's kind of on a serious tone.
Domestic violence?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then Jack and Jill's a romantic comedy.
Oh, well, you're going to have to keep us updated on that one. Yeah, because I like touching stories.
Oh, yeah.
Like my next project for this summer is called Fishing in Heaven. It's about a little girl that loses her grandpa. And she doesn't know how to deal with it. And she's like 5. Okay, so yeah, you'll have to keep us in touch with that one. What about you?
I do have a project. I guess it's sort of my directing and writing debut in a way.
Oh, yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. It's called Our Foreign Father, and it's sort of like, I suppose the best way to describe it is an experimental web series. And in a way that's supposed to kind of deal with some of the same things of familial abuse, but on taking like a really human subject and expanding on it in a very creative way. Yeah. So like the log line is God abandoned humanity a long time ago and now he's returned, but do we really need someone so damaged? So just taking it's a very rough sort of way of a father who abandoned his children, in a sense, trying to re-enter their lives, and just like showing how he's kind of messed up in his own way, not trying to justify his position, but sort of showing just how, I guess sort of like a, what's the right word I'm looking for? It's it is an exploration of sort of the idea of why God isn't around in our like modern society. You know, we have people praying and reading the Bible and things like that. Yeah, so it's just sort of like trying to explain that and just, you know.
Now, is that in pre-production right now?
It's still in. It's like in second draft phase at the moment. So
because it takes time. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes time. Definitely. Yeah. I'm hoping to move into pre-production like within the next month or so.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Now, do you have any, advice for young filmmakers like this one, for example?
Well, they say the opposite of networking is not working. So you have to continue to be on the grind, writing, and what separates a person from being okay and good to being great is the person that's great is always working, is always doing something. It's like you might have a project, ooh, this is going to make millions of dollars, but the studios might say, this is garbage. So you got to keep writing, and they might say, we don't want to hear about Franklin Roosevelt. We don't want to hear about World War II. Oh, Dr. Zeus, Cat in the Hat. Green Eggs and Ham. We have something here. And that's how, Dr. Zeus came about. But, a lot of people don't know that. He had a lot of projects before. So even Malcolm Lee, Best Man was not his first project. He had many that was rejected. Best Man came out and it was like, this is going to be a hit. He was like, oh, I thought it was garbage. He made it happen, and he was like, wow, it was a hit. So
there's an audience for everything, too.
Yeah, you just got to stay on the grind, and you never know, out of 1,000 scripts, that one might say, oh, this is it. This is what's going to make you,
Well, another thing is like, I have a friend that his job is to just read scripts all day. And they usually look at the first 5 pages.
Oh, yeah.
But like,
because they don't have time to read.
Well, no, the thing is,
the scripts.
Yeah, well, the thing is, they'll look at the first page, which is the title and the author, and if it's not correct, they just throw it in the trash. And I had this, I love him to death. He gave me this script, and I'm like, well, I'm not reading the rest of it. You got your first name wrong, and I'm like, you have to redo this. I didn't read the rest.
Right.
Like, if you can't get your first name right, what makes you think I'm going to send it to my people? Right. So yeah, everything is gotta be in line, so yeah. Well, guys, thank you for, obviously you guys enjoyed the food today.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think she was amazing, and thanks to the wonderful chef. Thank you guys for coming in and sharing your knowledge in this journey, and all right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.